Subscribe to my channel by pressing red button and click on the bell icon for notification of latest updates.
Kim Jong-un, North Korean's dual leaders, was in the process of grooming his success. South Korea has said that Kim Jong-un is the alive and well, downplaying the rumors that the North Korean leader was seriously ill after undergoing the heart surgery. Our government positions is the frames Moon Kim-sing is the space advisor on national security to the South Korean president. Moon Jae-in said in the interview with the CNN on Sunday, Kim Jong-un is alive and well. The advisor said that the Kim had been staying in the Wonson, a resort town on the country's east coast since 13 April, adding, no the subsequent moment have so far been detected. Conjecture about the Kim's health has grown since the conspicuous absence from the 15 April celebrations of the birthday of his grandfathers. Kim Il-sung, the North founder, the most important day in the country, the political calendar. Kim has not made a public appearance since the president's over the Korea the Workers' Party the Politburo meetings on 11 April. His absence has unleashed the series of the unconfirmed media the report over his condition, but the official is the Seoul and the Beijing has insisted that there is nothing to the suggestion the Kim is unwell. We have nothing to the confirms and no special moment has been detected inside the North Korea as of now. The South the President's office said it is the statement last week. Speculation about the Kim's grew the aircraft the Jelly the aircraft or the Seoul the based online the media the outlet that the employees the North Korean the defector claimed he was recovering after undergoing the cardiovascular procedure earlier this month. Citizens are the singles the undefined source inside the country. Each said the Kim, who is believed to be the 36, had the required urgent treatment due to the heavy smoking, obviously, and the fatigue. Soon afterwards, CNN's the report that Washington was monitoring the intelligence that Kim's who was the great danger after undergoing the surgery. Questions what it said was in the anonymous U.S. official. The U.S. President Donald Trump on Thursday rejected report that the Kim was the alliance was declared to the state when he was last in the contact with him. On Monday, the North Korea's officials redoing Simon's newspaper reports that the Kim had sent the message of the thanks to the workers on against the Western Commonwealth coastal tourism project. State media have carried several report in the recent day referring to the statements or action taken in the Kim's names, although the known has been the complement by the feature of the leaders. Satellite image renewed by the 30th North of the Washington West North Korea monitoring the project, showing that the train the thought to begins to the Kim's had the beans the parked at the compounds in the Wonsons for the several days. Checkings and the analysis for the recent satellite photo of the area 30th North said at the weekends that the 250 meters long train was not the presence on the 15th April but was the seen at the leadership station on the both 21 and 33 April. The site said the train appeared to have been the reposted for the departure on that is the later date, but the adding that is there had been no the indications of the when it might leave. The station is the reserved for the use of the Kim family. It added the trains the presents the brings not the proof that the whereabouts of the North Korean leader of or the indicate anything about his health, but it does lead the way for to the report that Kim is staying at the elite after on the country the eastern coast the torch is not, the report said. Reporting from the inside the isolated northeast, notoriously difficult, particularly when it comes to be the region's leadership. This is not the first time the Kim's absence from the public life has spread rumors about his health. He dropped out of the sign in the last 2014, but reappeared more than 5 weeks late using the walking stick. Days later, South Korea's safety agency said he had undergone the surgery to remove all the twist from his ankle. Just once we need to muster millions of the readers around the world are flocking to the gradients in the source of the honest. Authorities fact-based reportings that the cans have that is understanding the biggest challenge we have faced in our lifetime. But at the critical moment, news organization are the factions of the cruel the financials doubles the blow. With the viewers, people able to live there in the homes and the viewers news the vendors in the operations. We are the things or the reduction in the newspaper sales across the UK. Advertising reverse continues to fall, said with the marvels in the business field with the pitch wills the need you to the help fill in the gap.